instead of the noise. Basically nothing I can do. One bulb in my room, I don't know if it blew or it expired. I don't know what happened to it, but it's supposed to add to the light illumination of my room. Well, it's not illuminating nothing. Well, I was supposed to, ah, I was supposed to, hold on, please. Let me set this thing properly so that I don't like this noise. Yeah, I was supposed to come, sorry, I was supposed to go like this afternoon, but I was so tired and sleepy, so I couldn't come live to do episode 3 of this Uncover with Steph, so I decided to move it to tonight. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? Hold on for me. I will prepare this. How are you doing, Silver? So, we are. This is episode 3 of Uncover with Steph, and today we're supposed to talk about. Not supposed. Today we're talking about, because I will do it this night. Oh, congratulations! Congratulations! That's good to hear. It shows you're working hard. Keep it up, okay? So today we'll be talking about Athalia. I don't know if I pronounced that well. Athalia or Athalia. 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 Yeah. So we'll be talking about Athalia today. A woman in one of the Bible stories, but you know, she didn't really make it to the, because her story is not that pleasant, so they don't talk about her story like that. Hold on guys, let me just quickly finish up this thing, but I'll still continue what I'm saying. So Athalia is a woman. She's a daughter born from what's the name? She's a daughter to Ahab. You guys know Ahab, right? Ahab and Jezebel. You know the popular Jezebel. That lady that is a role model to all the bad behavior. Yeah. Athalia and Jezebel. Sorry. Athalia is a daughter to Ahab and Jezebel. So, Athalia gave birth to a son who was supposed to become the heir apparent to the throne. But guess what they did to the son? They killed her son. And she got angry. Athalia and what's her name? Who did I tell you guys about on Sunday? I told you guys about Bathsheba, the one who David slept with and killed her husband, right? That was what we'll talk about on Sunday. Today it is Athalia. Athalia, nobody killed her husband. Her son was killed. So when her son was killed, her son who was supposed to become the next king was killed. What did this woman do? After they killed her son, what is wrong with this thing? For how long? I tried to report it, it's not working. So this woman, when they killed her son, I don't like this. I need to find a way to add light into this. When they killed her son, she got angry and killed almost everybody. Almost everybody, because it was only just one person that was left in in the king bloodline. She wiped everybody. You know, when you get angry and you come back for your revenge, she wiped everybody. She killed every soul. The king, sorry, the queen mother, the guards, all the children, the brothers, uncle, auntie, just name it. Everybody in the palace were killed by Atelia because she was so angry that they killed her son. So when she killed everybody, she became the queen. Yeah, because there was nobody to become the king. That was the only son. So she ascended the throne and became a queen for herself and by herself. And she was ruling, she was fighting, she was, she was ruling the kingdom for many, many years. Out of those people she killed, you remember I said almost, right? There was one bloodline left whom I think one of the maid smuggle. Should I use the word smuggle? The maid snuck that baby out of the palace and hid the baby for years. She didn't know that somebody made it out of the bloodline she wiped. So after how many years, just like the normal epic stories, movies we watch where the king's son ran away. Nobody knew that the king had a son living somewhere. Then after like how many years, maybe 10, 20 years or 15 years later, somebody just shows up, boom, this throne belongs to me, something like that. So after a long period of time, this particular king, that's the bloodline that was left, came back. And when he came back, he did not just go straight to the palace to be like, this is my throne, give me my throne, this is my rightful birthright or whatever. He did not do that. He stayed at the gate, the entrance of the palace. He stayed there for some days, observing those people visiting the queen, observing those people that are coming to visit the queen, the elders, the what's it called, those top people in the echelons, those people that are responsible for, the people in the inner circle of the politics. So he was always, should I say sabotaging? He was always waiting at the gate, stopping those people, then telling them that, oh, he's the king's son, this and that, I'm supposed to be the king. He was trying to buy their favor, get favor from them. And it was actually working. After this guy did this thing for a very long time, it worked, and most of the people were on his side, especially when the queen wasn't really acting to what they wanted. She was doing things she wanted. Imagine somebody who wiped the whole bloodline. What did you expect from that person? A tyrant, but she wasn't named a tyrant according to the story, so I'm not going to use that for her. But I presume, or let me assume, that she was a tyrant, because for somebody, when a woman wants to do something, you guys know, that's what they say, what a man can do, a woman can do better, right? When a woman wants to, what's today's date, guys? Hold on. 15th, Chim. I don't know. Wow. When a woman wants to do something, right, she does it really well. So I would just assume that she was doing what she likes, not what everybody likes. It is what she wants to do, she will do. So after this particular the man that survived the whole massacre, after he finished gaining all the favor of everybody to his side, he now finally attacked the palace. And when he attacked the palace and said, hey queen, I'm the king, this is my rightful place, that throne belongs to me, get out. The queen thought it was like a normal day that somebody would come and challenge her. She would do the person, she just the person. She thought it was a normal execution day, but on this day it was very, very different. So when she came and, who are you to challenge me? Who is this person to challenge me? And she was like, God, season. You know that season in Game of Thrones. She was like, guys, seize this young man, take him away. But the guards were like, They didn't carry out the orders. As a matter of fact, instead of carrying out the orders, they attacked her. They seized her. They arrested her. And that was how she was killed. She was executed. Okay? So now, what did this story actually teach us? Today is women. Today is Mother's Day. Sorry, last Sunday was International Women's Day, and today is Mother's Day. So you can see I'm still talking about the story of women. Last Sunday I spoke about Bathsheba. Today I'm talking about Athaliah. Athaliah is a villain because she took laws into her hands, and they didn't see her coming. She dealt with them. What we could learn from the story is, one, if you want to this is what I learned from the story personally. If you want to clear something, make sure you do it. Finish it. Like, make sure you wipe everything. If you want to erase history, make sure you erase it totally. Finish it. Don't leave any crumb. Though she wasn't aware, but she would have investigated further. Do you understand? Sometimes you might not be aware. Okay? And another thing is vendetta, revenge. Those two things, they are very, very dangerous. They are very, very dangerous. I love the fact that she fought for her son. Oh my goodness. Oh. Right. I love the fact that she fought for her son. That's a very good move, because every mother will always fight for their child. They will always fight for their child. So, as a mother, you should be ready to fight for your child, no matter what. Be ready. Be ready to fight the who is who, and do it thoroughly. Women are not supposed to be people they toss around as if they are stale bread. Be ready to fight for your child, just like Athaliah did, though it ended wrongly, even after enjoying the throne for herself. If she was a good queen, I believe there is no way that king will come and be successful with his plot, or should I call it coup. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to finish up what I'm doing. So, as a woman, always try to fight for your child. Once you bring a child into this life, make sure that you stand very strong by this child, okay? And also, when you please here, something went wrong. Okay, here we go. The only thing we had on is the radio. Let it play. Sorry guys, my phone started overheating again. Overheating as usual. Also, where did I even stop? Where did I stop? Okay, here we go. And then we are down the radio. So back to Athaliah that I'm talking about. Athaliah, she's a symbol of no grief for anybody. As Nigerians will say, she's a symbol of no grief for anybody. You come for me, I come for you times 20. That's who Athaliah was. And I'm not even surprised, because she's a daughter of Ahab and Jezebel. So maybe on my next episode, I'm going to bring you the story of Jezebel, the one that you don't get to hear often. Okay? So stay tuned, okay? Well, Athaliah's story is very short, but it's quite intriguing. I love something about the story. I like the fact that she could fight for herself, but she was too vengeful. You understand? So she allowed her emotions to, you know, take over her. One person killed her son, but she finished the whole bloodline. And she ended up becoming the only female queen in the David bloodline. Yeah, that's quite a good record. So I tell you, being a villain is still a good one. I applaud her for standing up for her son and standing up for herself. Okay? If I don't have any son to rule this kingdom, I'm gonna do it myself. That's what she did. So that's it. Her story is very short, but you know, you get to learn one or two. Even if it was bloody, she still attained something. She still left a legacy for me. She still left something that people look up to as being um, the only female queen, right? As being the only female royalty in the David bloodline. That's quite an achievement for our generation. So that's that for that. And on that, whew, I just hope my phone doesn't heat up. How are you guys doing? I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I couldn't. We're supposed to talk, check up on you guys, but it didn't work. So I'm using this opportunity to check on you people. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? How did your Sunday go? Did you go to church? Did you go to the temple? Did you go to the cinema? Hope everybody's good. Yeah, I'm also very, very proud of her. I'm super proud of her because it's not easy for a woman to stand up for herself. But like I said, I'm not surprised. She's a product of Jezebel and Ahab. Imagine being a daughter of Jezebel. Those people they ascribe to be daughter of Jezebel. They are not even like the bloodline. We're talking about the bloodline. So the blood of Jezebel flows in her, and Jezebel wasn't just a normal woman. Do you understand? So I'm proud of her as well. I'm proud of her. Next time when she's trying to do such dealing, she should finish everything. She should be thorough. She should be very, very thorough, so that nobody will spring up their head 15 years later or 10 years later to, oh, I own this throne. Next time they know better than to come for a son of a Jezebel's bloodline. I'll bring you guys the story of Jezebel, the one that don't meet the light of the day. I'll do that real soon. But for now, I'll try to get a story from the men's angle. So it doesn't look like I'm just bringing... Yeah, and funny enough, it wasn't even planned. I didn't even know today is Mother's Day, and I didn't know last Sunday was International Women's Day. So it's just the universe aligning everything, just aligning things. Let me put this question here. Go to karaoke song. Oh, my go-to karaoke song. Let me see. Let me place this here. The question here is my go-to karaoke song. My go-to karaoke song would be, what would it even be? What song can I sing from A to Z? Yeah, thank you so much, Bob Manuel. What song can I possibly sing from A to Z? I thought I know a lot of songs. Now I need the song to pop in my head. I'm not getting any. That would be... Let me look for a song that is easy. Anyways, while I'm thinking about my own song, you guys should tell me what is your go-to karaoke song? I can't sing that one though. Remember those words of you? Maybe then. I can't do that one for karaoke. I'll fumble really time. I will fumble. I think I can do What song do I know from A to Z? Ha! This is strange. I can't remember any song I know from A to Z. It's quite funny. Hold on, guys. It is quite funny. 836982. What's your go-to karaoke song? You guys should tell me. My phone should not hit up again. I use God beg you. I beg. Please. Don't do that shit to me again. What song can I sing from A to Z? I think there's some Rihanna song I can sing from A to Z. Why did not come into my head? There's some of Rihanna's song I know I can possibly sing from A to Z. I just can't remember them right now. So while I'm trying to figure out my own, you guys should let me know what's your go-to karaoke song. Take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like who sang that song? I think that's an oldie.